It's time for FUWAMOCO Morning! FUWAMOCO Morning! 𝗕𝗥𝗜𝗚𝗪𝗓 I'm not a chihuahua! I'm FUWAMOCO! I know FUWAMOCO! I'm 𝗕𝗥𝗜𝗚𝗪! Together we're FUWAMOCO MORNING! And today we're your hosts of FUWAMOCO Morning! Thank you for joining us for our 161st episode today! Boba! Good morning, FUWAMOCO! Good morning! I feel like I sound like a party popper, you know, like a party popper? Yeah! The thing that goes wing. You know, I don't know what that is, Moko-chan. No, I don't know. FUWAMOCO Morning! Like that? I feel like I sound like that today. That's a little bit too much for the mornings, Moko-chan. Yeah. An air horn. Not quite. Good morning, Robin. Good morning! Thank you, Ruffians, for joining us. And for Ruffians who are joining us for the first time, I saw some Ruffians happy that they're able to wake up earlier time. Congratulations! Congrats! But some explanation is in order. Yes. FUWAMOCO Morning is a short format morning show held every Friday, Wednesday, and Monday, aka FUWAMOCO, and it's hosted by us, FUWAMOCO! Our aim is to bring a smile to your face and help you start your day off on the right path. Yes! Now, please tweet your thoughts with the hashtag FWMC Morning! Let's all bow to a brand new FUWAMOCO Morning! Bow! Good morning, you woke up very early for this. Good morning. You're awake and now you're not going back to sleep, okay? Good. Okay. Yeah. Well, you know, there's been a bunch of things going on. Exciting things. Maybe we can share them with the Ruffians right away here, Moko-chan. What? I feel like I have to sneeze. I don't know if that's that exciting, though, Moko-chan. You woke up 10 minutes ago. Maybe not. Good morning. 10 minutes ago. Maybe not. Maybe I'm good. Let's go right into it, Moko-chan. Is what I would like to say, but unfortunately, it's not. Don't tell me there's been a parasiting, Moko-chan. Obvious! There's been another parasiting! Moko-chan, let's just take a look so that we can know what to avoid. You know, the Ruffians, they woke up at 5:30 a.m. They just need to know and get on with their days. Well, here we go. There was parasiting. Did Mari-chan get scared just by looking at this and just immediately think it was a parasiting? Huh? Right. It's just this Ruffians have made petal cake filled with lots and lots of love. Right. I love it. It's so cute. Yeah. Right, there's nothing quite like a homemade cake when you want to eat it. Right. Look. I thought you said tasty, but you wrote nasty. Did you make a typo? Tasty and nasty are pretty similar. Cute but deadly. Look, I'm sure it's delicious once you cut into it, you know. It's not filled with muscle. No, I'm sure it's filled with sprinkles or something, or a strawberry paste or something, you know. Yeah? Not strawberry jam, strawberry paste. Yeah. Ruffians, what do you think? You know, when you make a cake, don't you think it tastes way better because you had a bunch of fun making it? Yeah. Wait, Ruffians, you have made a cake before, right? Right? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no. It's not too late to make a cake, you know what? Actually, we can make a mug cake too. Yes. You have some flour and an egg and some butter, and you just mix it together. And vanilla, maybe some sugar. Stuff. Yeah, then you can make a mug cake, and that's this cake mix count. Yes. That counts, yes. Yeah.
You made it twice, but it was awful.
What?
Try again.
Try again, you know.
Mud cakes count, yes.
Wow.
Mud cakes are... They count. They aren't great, though. You know,
I thought you said the monkeys count.
No, it's never quite mixed properly.
But it's a good start. That's the
It's a
important
good start, yeah.
Yeah.
Start at the mud cake, then continue on.
But such an amazing petal cake! I hope you enjoyed it with a bunch of friends, you know? Yeah. I like to see the Rothian's best petal cakes too, you know? More petal cakes, less petal slidings.
Huh. Yeah.
Yeah, better with friends, alright? 𝗕𝗥𝗚𝗪 baking stream. Well, we're not gonna be making any donuts, that's for sure.
No.
Mitsudo has that right.
Yes, we have it covered. We do not need to attempt.
Yeah. But speaking of cooking, wow, our favorite delicious cat senpai is on my list. Okayu senpai! She just finished her second solo concert at the arena! It was her first solo concert in 3 years! Yeah! Nice transition. Yeah, poison. Yeah, disrespect.
Person,
yeah, disrespect. Yes. Tiki doko hai solfa.
Poison.
But in the key visual here, you can see a very, very outdoors, wild Okayu senpai.
Yeah, because she has a new outfit.
Look at it. She's fuzzy.
Yeah, long hair.
Yeah.
A bit wild looking.
Her tail's a little bit longer.
I can't see it that well.
She has some ouchies on her tummy, but that's okay. She might have gotten some fights or something.
It's cute. Wild cat. Outdoors cat. Okayu senpai.
She had a solo concert. Yeah. You know, at FUWAMOCO we did a watch along too. So, well, friends, if you're curious about it, you can catch it on SPWN streaming together. There will be an archive available for about a month, but you can watch it together with us.
There is also a free sneak peek over on Okayu senpai's channel.
Yeah.
So please check it out if you're curious as well. You know what is a solo concert?
Right, you know, it's a little bit different than the 3D concert, you know. Look at all the onigiri out there.
Yeah.
Right. But it was really amazing, you know. Okayu senpai, she sang a bunch of her new songs and older songs too.
Yeah, we were surprised.
Right, you know, and it was just a very, very, like, well-rounded.
Very Okayu senpai.
Wow, you know, you got to know every little bit of
I
her.
feel like she performed so many songs.
Right. It was just
to the point where I feel like, do our senpai always sing that many songs?
right. Yeah, definitely check out the free portion. You know, 15 minutes of a sneak peek into the concert, and you know, if you're like, I want to get to know Okayu senpai even more, you can check it out on SPWN. But we just really, really loved it. You know, solo concerts are such a special, special thing that our senpai have been able to do. So we're really happy to be able to see that moment. You know,
and you know, we'll continue to work hard towards our dream of one day having a FUWAMOCO solo concert.
I hope in our delusional solo concert, Moko-chan, that we can have it so it's super fluffy and super fuzzy. You know, I get FUWAMOCO now.
Yeah. I would like that, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe. You know, somebody watching goes, I don't really know who FUWAMOCO are. But I'll check this out, it seems fun. And then after that, oh, now I understand.
Right. Thank you, Okayu senpai, and congratulations! Bye-bye! I'm looking forward to seeing more of her cute new outfit too, right?
Yeah.
Bye-bye!
What do you think, Ruffian? So we have Wild Dog FUWAMOCO. Wild Dog FUWAMOCO outfits.
You know what's even cooler than Wild Dog? Demon Dog.
And that seasons every day.
Yeah. Bye-bye! Continuing about these concerts. guys. Yes! 𝗕𝗏𝗥𝗚, we just got back from our concert at Anime Boston! Together with Base Senpai, we performed at Anime Boston for the hololive Meet Super Karaoke Party. It was the first ever event like this in the US. Yes! Super duper fun!
Oh, we were so nervous though.
Very nervous.
Unbelievably nervous.
Yeah, we were shaking a little bit beforehand, Hamoko-chan.
Unbelievably nervous.
Yeah, but
You know, Okayu senpai talked about eating bento. I had the fish out of the bento.
I did not even bother touching the bento. No.
Because I need protein, fish energy.
No. Yeah, Moko-chan was brave. I did not.
I thought maybe, worst case scenario, I might throw up the fish, but...
That was the risk you're gonna take, Moko-chan!
Yes.
Well, it didn't happen, so yay.
Yeah.
But you know, we did sing a bunch of songs and danced a number of them too. Classic anime songs, city pop songs, and of course hololive songs, including our very own original Born to Be Baudo. I think the Ruffians really like that one, huh?
One ruffian.
Yeah,
Quite a lot.
yeah.
But it was happy tears, so because it was happy tears, I felt a bit proud.
You know, I didn't see Crazy Frog not this time. No. But it was really fun. And we got to see the Ruffians, you know, even when the Ruffians thought that we couldn't see them anymore. There was some Ruffians making heart hands.
Yeah.
You didn't see us make heart hands back, but we did.
When you think we're not watching anymore, we're watching. When you wave at the camera because you're, I'm being silly. We're waving back at you.
Yeah. But we were just so happy to be able to hear your voices and see your smiles too, Ruffians. You know, and it's always hard to say goodbye at the end of a performance. But, you know,
maybe sometimes we don't have to say goodbye.
right, because actually we're saying hello again. Soon. Because, well, Ruffians, you might have heard that there's going to be a hololive world tour going on. Yeah, the hololive stage world tour is synchronized. A new tour is setting sail this year too.
With this very cool, cute, amazing, synchronized key visual here.
Yeah, and this year, compared to last year, we have a new tour. Last year we have Callie Senpai, Nenichi Senpai, Ollie Senpai, Aya Senpai, and Melissa.
Not senpai.
No. You know, and well, it's a world tour, so we're gonna be making a bunch of stops across all the places. Sydney, New York, Kuala Lumpur, a bunch of places.
Yes.
But you know, a tour also needs special guests.
Special guests, right?
And 𝗕𝗏𝗥𝗚, we announced a special guest on the Vancouver stop for the tour. It's gonna be our first time performing in Canada. We can't wait to see some Canadian Ruffians smile. First time, so we'll be at Annie Rebel on August 3rd. So we hope that you'll be able to come and see us there, Ruffians.
And you're going.
Yeah, we saw some Ruffians already have their tickets.
We'll see you there then.
Yeah. Thank you, Ruffians. Are you gonna be at the New York City show? Have fun. Yeah. We won't be there though. But you'll have fun, that's the number one thing, you know. さすがに行けない。遠いよね。You know, maybe Canada's a little bit far for some Ruffians, but
there's other stops on the tour too.
Yeah, you know, so maybe it'll be come to where you are soon. It just has to get announced though, maybe.
There's other stops there.
Please continue to look forward to more announcements for the hololive stage world tour synchronized. And Ruffians, you better be ready to synchronize with us too. Bye-bye.
Do you think maybe they chose us for this because for a skill.
The skill that you synchronize. But we didn't synchronize just now, so...
We did just now.
When?
When we said synchronize.
When?
Just now.
I don't... Did you say synchronize?
I did.
Did she? Synchronize. Didn't synchronize then. Synchronize. No, not then. Synchronize.
We did. Yes.
I don't
Seems
know.
so well flow, I did not realize.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Synchronize. Oh.
Can't force it. No.
Wow. Hi. Well, good that you can't just feel it. Synchronize. It happened. Are you happy now? I'm happy now. She finally felt it. Wow. Just have to keep on saying synchronize until it happens.
That counts.
Really?
No, I don't think that counts.
I think it counts.
I
Make
don't
me
think it
happy.
We will agree to disagree.
Not synchronizing on the agreement
part,
Yeah.
desync.
Mama! Trying too hard! Ah. Yeah.
Agree.
I love fans. It's not anymore, you know, unofficial FUWAMOCO World Tour news. But I had a dream. Hi. I had a dream about fans. It's kind of a weird dream, but I felt happy.
What?
I felt happy at the end of the dream.
Did you tell me your full dream?
I did.
Why did you feel happy at the end of it?
I don't know, it was just like a feeling. Yeah, I don't know about fans. For some reason I was like in a hotel. And everyone else was there too. Everybody from hololive. But it was late at night and for some reason I decided to go down to the ground floor to get some mail. Like I was like, oh, I have to go get the mail. But you know it's late at night, so you're kind of in your pajamas or not so much in your pajamas. And I didn't really want to put on pajama pants. So I just had my pajama shirt.
Pajama shirt.
Yeah. And you know, so I was like, okay, I gotta go get the mail.
He's like, what?
I could just going down.
This is a pajama shirt.
Yeah. So I went to go get the mail and I got the mail and I was waiting to go back up in the elevator from the very bottom floor. And you know, I was waiting, the elevator gets there. And I was surprised because the door is open. And Elizabeth is just standing there naked. And she was a little surprised because who is here? And so she just pressed the close button. The close button. Not the close button. The close button. Like, the door is closed. And I guess she went back up and I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. But I guess, you know. I guess. So okay. I don't know, like, you know. So I just decided to wait for another elevator. But she came back down. And the doors opened up again and she was still naked there. And I got into the elevator because I wanted to go back up to my floor. I was tired, you know.
You're tired. It's understandable.
You know, I don't know. She seemed kind of like disappointed that she didn't really surprise me much more. But I don't know. I just remember I was a little awkward. You know, what do you say in a situation like that?
There.
I don't know, but I was like, oh, you know, it's okay. I don't have pants on either. You know, it's good to have lots of hobbies. That kind of, you know, conversation. And then I woke up. You know, I don't know. I guess you just like being one with the nature and the elevator and the hotel lobby late at night.
Did you stare? Would you stare?
I did not stare. I did not stare. I did not see anything except Elizabeth's flesh.
Hi.
Yeah.
That was a happy dream. I don't know how that was a
I
happy
don't know.
dream.
I woke up feeling like
Were you just happy just because you were able to see Elizabeth in a dream?
maybe. I don't know.
I imagine sort of like in Evangelion, you know, where everyone's in the elevator all together.
No, it's the shoulder to shoulder. It wasn't that big of an elevator, Moko-chan.
Why would you stand shoulder to shoulder?
Because we're having a conversation. I'm just not looking her at the
We
in
don't
the
even
eye.
stand shoulder to shoulder.
I know, but I'm not looking her in the eye. I'm just looking forward. That's the safe place to look, you know, at the door of the elevator as it goes upwards. That's the place. Apparently. Yeah. That was my dream.
Do you have dreams like that, Ruffy?
Did you ask her? No, I think she didn't have them because she just didn't. Yeah. Yeah. You know, just like how I was like, no pants.
Just exception. Yeah, just accepting it, you know?
You know, it's late night. Nobody's gonna be down there.
Understandable.
Yeah. What about Mokoko? I don't know what Moko-chan was.
No, I was probably asleep.
Probably.
Mama!
Yeah.
Just normal.
I woke up feeling happy.
That was a dream.
It was a dream movie. It did not happen in real life.
No.
Papa.
What?
Was it a dream? Yeah, what did happen is we went and had some fun. Because we went on a Joypolis trip together with Weeble and Kelly. We had a bunch of fun together with them. And for some Ruffians that are like, what is Joypolis? We talked about it before, but it's like an arcade amusement park, but bigger ones.
Yes!
And it's really fun.
It's amazing.
It's like, you know, like an arcade and amusement park came together. And I was like, yes! That's what it's like. There's like roller coasters and other fun games and like rhythm games and stuff. Yeah, and Joypolis. It's so much fun. So, you know,
Was people tall enough to ride any rides?
that was the first thing we did. There was, you know, like a little Sonic outside being like, how tall are you? Sonic's this tall. And we're like, oh, Beeble, go measure your height with Sonic. And then Beeble was just tall enough.
Just a bit taller.
And we're like, oh, good, you're not the same height as Sonic. But then I realized, oh, that's for the kids. Oh, because then there's a bunch of kids. I was like, oh, people, you have to get away.
Kids, they're in the way.
Yeah.
We actually did search up how tall Sonic is, but he's shorter, apparently.
Shorter than the sign was.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had a bunch of fun. There was a special event going on for like a singer acting in Matsuken. He sings a song Matsuken Samba. So Matsuken Samba was playing everywhere you went. And people in Cali said, but didn't know who he was. But now they know who he is.
We watched Matsuken's show.
His show on the stage, which was just the MV playing.
Which I've seen already many times. And then there are so many cute girls, and you know that Matsuken Oshi, and they had all their stuff, and they had their uchiwas.
Yeah,
they're really
Matsuken, yeah. We danced too.
I didn't know the dance.
Yeah,
she did by the
Kelly
end of
Senpai
it.
was dancing the most, you know.
Yeah.
And we went on the roller coaster, which was like a rhythm game, and also played Matsuken Samba. And I was so scared. I've never been so scared of Matsuken Samba ever.
It was very frightening.
I like screaming, and then I opened my eyes, and he's just not in his costume. He's just recording in the recording booth. What the heck is going on? Yeah. It was a lot of fun, and we got to play House of the Dead together.
Ruffians, I have to brag. This is worth it. I got number 1 of the day in House of the Dead. Number 1 of the day. Okay, it's not of our group between Callie, Senpai, and Beeble. Number 1 of the whole entire day. I did not see it. You know, I just killed everything in my path with my steady aim and a very good, strong fear of zombies.
And you also got all the barrels that had the
I
gold
would have
coins.
taken a photo, but they said no photos.
No photos. Yeah.
So I would have.
Yeah, and we got the Fortune Forest, which you talked about before. We went with Shiori and Narissa before. Narissa got really forest. It's a forest that you go in, and then you put in your name and all that stuff, and then it asks you, what are you interested in fortune?
What fortune does it want you?
Yourself, about your career, about romance, a bunch of different stuff. It's very detailed, very personal, very correct, and it's also in English too.
Also, interesting fortunes.
Yeah, and there's a room inside of it. A room called Fanart's Gate. Yeah.
And it will only open if you hold hands with your, true love? With your true love? I don't know.
Yeah.
Someone
or
you
you
have
can be
a
the
good
chosen
bond
one.
with. The chosen ones with the person you have a bond with.
You can see inside, but you cannot get in. And it looks really cool in there. And Narissa was like, I can't go home until I got in there. We found a way to get in there.
Yes.
And people
And
𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗔𝗬 they started going crazy too.
They are also gamers.
We had to get into the room.
So did you guys hold hands?
Yes.
We held hands how many times?
Yes, I held hands with 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗔𝗬. You held hands with 𝗕𝗑𝗪. Then we held hands together. Yeah, we had to do it a bunch of times. 3 times? 4 times?
4 times. We had to do it a bunch of times.
Yeah, but it felt good once we got in because
Yes!
then, the door
else is like,
opens. How did they do it? Oh my gosh!
How did they?
What's
How
in
did the
there?
chosen ones?
Yeah, we got to do it twice.
Yeah. Twice in a row, yeah.
Fortune
not telling
Forest
the
is a
secret.
magical place.
Yes.
But then you get your fortune printed out on the wonderful 𝗦𝘂𝗓𝗪 paper at the end too.
Yeah.
And then you can share your fortunes all together and talk about
Yeah.
how accurate they
Laugh
are and
about
insightful they are.
Laugh
A lot.
Yeah.
And then there's also an Attack on Titan attraction as
Yes.
well. We lined up, we're like, okay, let's try
I don't
this
know
out.
what this is.
It was very interesting.
It was very
It's
frightening.
role playing.
And actors.
Yeah.
And I was very frightened.
I was holding up the people they shoot my child. I'm so scared.
It just reminded me of the haunted house of 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗔𝗬. They said not to push, but I remember pushing 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗔𝗬 so much that I was like, I'm gonna push her again.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of other people, and I think they were sort of shocked at how much we were screaming.
Yeah. We're just into the rule, right? Look
We were really into it. We were gonna get eaten by titans.
Yeah. We survived. Just so you know.
Just barely though.
Yeah.
Not all of us did though.
No. But we went on a Transformers ride.
Yes.
I went with people.
And I went with 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗔𝗬.
Yeah, and it goes upside down, and we have to shoot
upside down, and you hang upside down.
Yeah, we were screaming so loud. I'm sure that everybody could hear us. Screaming so loud. People and our hair was going everywhere.
Everywhere.
And we played air hockey too.
Yeah, 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗔𝗬 is really serious at air hockey, and we are too.
Yeah.
And it was pretty cool.
You're not gonna say the outcome, Moko-chan.
It was a tie.
What's a tie? I'm not happy about that. The tie. We have to clear things up. Yeah. And then we had snacks all together.
Yeah, we drank a bajillion drinks. We had the Mexican
the fruit.
Ole.
Ole. Mexican fruit. Ole. Yeah, we had a bunch of drinks and Bibu had some food too. And she got ketchup all over her face, sauce everywhere. On one cheek, on the other cheek, on her nose.
I would get the tissue and then get it off of her cheek, and then she would take the tissue and then she would push it on her nose, and then she had it on her nose.
I had to go and take another tissue afterwards and then go and wipe her face for her because it was still everywhere. Yeah. People. Yeah, and one thing I'm a little sad about. 𝗕𝗏𝗧𝗪𝗧, we were very good demon dogs. We were late.
We were good ones.
We weren't very good, Moko-chan. We were late. So we made Bibu and 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗪 wait for us. And while they were waiting, 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗪, she went to go get some ice cream. And I don't know if you've had a Turkish ice cream before, Muffins.
Have you heard of that?
On YouTube.
Turkish ice cream.
apparently she had some Turkish ice cream. But she didn't know the kind of game that is played with it.
So Toriko ice. She didn't know.
Yeah, so just imagine guys, if I'm trying to get ice cream home. Yeah, they break you with the ice cream, taking it away from Callie Senpai for having to excuse me. She didn't know what it was. We should have been on time. We should have been on time, huh? I wanted to see that. Hi. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But you know, there's actually some cool news.
Yes.
In just one day from today.
One day.
Joypolis is gonna be starting the hololive campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah, together with 𝗕𝗫𝗪𝗔𝗠𝗢.
One second.
Mokocha, you wanna share a picture?
Yeah. One second.
Yeah! You know, it's super duper cute. Oh, 𝗕𝗫𝗪𝗔𝗠�. They're gonna be having performances there.
And also a collab with the Half Pipe Tokyo.
Oh, the Half Pipe Tokyo.
Yes, which is a music game.
Oh.
Which we weren't able to go on this time, but their songs are gonna be in it.
Yeah, you know, a bunch of different things, merchandise,
Yes.
collab food.
Uh-huh.
So if you're curious about Joypolis, now is the time to go. I think it's gonna be open for quite a while.
A few months, a month.
Please check it out. Not a skateboard, no. It's like a rhythm game.
Yes. And
I went on with Narissa last
Yeah,
time.
I was Shorty.
And we did really poorly because of
Yes.
me. It's really scary. It goes fast and it spins and
spins
goes upside
and it goes
not upside down, but almost upside down.
Almost upside down.
Yeah. And then you have to get the rhythm and step at the right time to be able to get a good score. And I just didn't. I gave up.
Yeah, Shorty and I started spinning too hard, and we were like, "Wow, let's slow down a bit on this."
Yeah, but if you're curious and you're in Tokyo, please check it out. Joypolis is so much fun. So I really recommend it.
There's also 𝗕𝗫𝗪𝗪𝗪 themed Dippin' Dots.
Yeah, 𝗕𝗫𝗪𝗪𝗪 Dippin' Dots. Yeah.
Lots of fun.
Ice cream. Bye-bye. Wow. Should we take a look at who our doggy of the day is?
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
Okay.
You suppose?
Huh? Oh no! Mokocha, maybe you have some encouraging words to share with us.
Maybe just a little bit. Okay. Okay.
Hi. Ruffians! It's that time again! It's time for another Mokoco Pop Talk! And you're gonna hear it straight from me! Mokoco! Ruffians!
I know. Sometimes it can feel like every day is an uphill battle. And not. Every day, you feel like you're climbing an unending mountain. But slowly and surely, with time and effort, you can overcome it, okay? Remember what I say. 1 step a day is 7 steps a week. Right, Ruffians? All your efforts add up, even if you don't see them right away. You will get results. Something will change. So let's keep doing our best towards what matters to us. Towards our dreams together, okay? I know you can do it! You're amazing! Ganbatte ne! Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Yes!
1 step a day is 7 steps a week. Very true, Mokocha.
Okay.
Let's keep on remembering that, okay? Ruffians, no matter how hard it gets, okay?
Yeah.
Bye-bye!
Bye-bye!
Well, let's take a look at who our doggy of the day is today.
Yeah!
Wow, today's doggy of the day today is swim, huh?
Yeah.
She's apparently very silly too. Cute. Look at those ears.
Right, the ears say silly.
Floppy ears.
Yeah.
What a beautiful sunrise. Sunrise too.
Sunset, sunrise.
Let's just scared. I don't think Sable's scared of anything.
No.
Yeah, you know.
Maybe dolphins.
Dolphins. That's
could
kind of
understand
silly. I could understand that, yeah.
Yeah.
How does Sable bump Moko-chan?
I think it's like...
Moko-chan, you're looking up at the surface of the water while you do that.
Yes!
That's Sable in the water.
Yes!
Sable's underwater. She's underwater. Wow.
She's swimming.
Cause she loves swimming. Oh, Sable's an amazing buddy. You know, she loves car rides, as you can see in the photo. Watching the beach sunrises too, and you know, being friendly and balling at others too.
And dolphins.
And dolphins. Yeah.
Yeah. So get out of her way.
You know, it sounds like every day would be a fun one together with Sable there. Make sure to give her lots of head pats and towel pats after the beach too, especially with all the sand.
Sandy paws.
And next we have today I went on a walk. Muffins! How's the weather been? Let's take a look. Dead. Whoa! Intense weather.
Not so great, huh?
Oh, it looks like it was a little bit of a moody weather adventure.
Yeah, thunderstorm! Kashan!
Yeah. You know, going out into the weather when it's raining lots or a little bit gusty can be a lot of fun, right?
Sometimes.
Do you like your muffins? Yeah. Thunderstorms are cool. They are cool. Yeah.
I don't know out on the water though, huh?
Well, but the thunderstorm, it's just being loud, right? Not lightning. If lightning, maybe that's not the smartest.
Sure.
Right. Yeah. And you
Thunderstorms
like the
are
rain when you're
scary.
inside? I like that too.
I like thunderstorms.
When you can hear it on the windows.
Baby Senpai does not like thunderstorms.
Yeah. But you know, we hope you got a bunch of great photos of the water there. And that you made sure to dry off too afterwards.
Yeah, no catching a cold, got it?
Yeah.
That's a must.
Bye-bye. If you catch a cold, then you can't go on as many walks, alright?
No.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
And for the question of the day!
Our question of the day, today's question of the day is... What's something you wish more people would notice about Mokoko? Mokoko, what's something you wish more people would notice about Fuwamo?
It's tricky.
I feel like this is a really hard one.
Good question.
Good question.
It's tricky because you know,
What is it?
we're twins.
What?
I mean, you know, hopefully you realize, but you know, Fuwamo is really sweet and loving. She likes to be silly, you know, sometimes. Just like me, you know.
Just sometimes.
And we tease each other equally.
Yeah.
So, you know, when sometimes I see stuff like ruffians or people calling her evil, it makes me sad. I wish I wouldn't see that so much. But I think a lot of people out there just don't recognize her personality or get to know her well enough. And so they make assumptions to fill in the gaps.
Maybe.
She's really sweet too, just like me, of course.
Moko-chan, you're pretty sweet.
We are twins.
Yeah.
And you know, yes, even though she doesn't hold the controller too much,
Yeah.
doesn't mean that she's bad at games.
I'm not bad at games.
No.
Just... I help you so much, right, Moko-chan?
Yeah.
Always,
But we get
always right.
stuck.
Yeah.
We're a team.
We're a team.
It doesn't mean that she's not as pro pro gamer. That's all.
Almost more pro than you.
No.
Ah.
I got today's top in House of the Dead at Joypolis.
Today's, yeah.
Well, other day that day. Yeah.
Baba. Thanks, Moko-chan. More people notice about Moko-chan.
Hi.
Moko-chan's really sweet.
Hi.
Her tummy gets upset, but she's nervous. Most of the time, she's nervous because she wants you to notice something. That's important, right? Yeah. Moko-chan would like you to read our brains more. Right? Yeah. That's a bit of a hard one, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. But for what we can't share with you, it's our brains.
And head pies before I ask for them.
That too.
Yeah.
But we'll try and share that with our songs, right? Yeah. Baba! Thank you so much, fans, for all your submissions! Some very cute doggies of the days recently. All the doggies of the days are very cute, but recently very cute. You know, Sable with the very unique balls there. Like, well, some happier pearl sightings and arclight pearl sightings, like just a nice, yummy, delicious pearl cake sighting. And some very wonderful questions, as well as walks too. We're always looking for many more too, fans, so please share them with us. The hashtag FWMC Morning. Let's take a look at our next stream coming up here. The thumbnail is still being designed, but let's take a look at the schedule. Next at 6 p.m. PT today, we're gonna be having an album collab. This time we're playing Old Market Simulator for the first time. Moko-chan, this is a game you really wanted to play all together.
We're gonna have a market together.
Like an RPG kind of like
I
market.
want to be in
Oh,
business.
In business together with Alvin.
Yes.
Are we rivals?
No. Team.
Oh, so like
Team.
is Bibu gonna raise the chickens?
She'll do what she wants
And
to
then
do.
Shiori the cows.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Please join us, friends. If we take a look at our schedule here
I'm
more,
looking at it.
you might notice, muffins, that there's no Friday FUWAMOCO on the schedule.
Good morning.
Yeah, we're here, yeah. But that isn't a mistake. It's just temporary for now. But we're going to be doing only one FUWAMOCO morning a week on Mondays for a little bit here.
Even though today's Wednesday.
Yeah, even though today's a Wednesday. You know, there are some things that we really want to do and need to get done. We think, you know, we're pretty busy puppies. And we get kind of tired by the end of a busy day. So we think that it's best if we try this out for a little bit. And, you know, we see how we feel from there. Yeah. Thank you for understanding, Muffins. No problem. You didn't say that. Hi. Thank you, Muffins. Baba. And if we take another look at the schedule, you can see we have some more Metal Gear Solid 3 fun.
Yes.
Maybe this time we're gonna finish the game.
Maybe the end.
As well as we're playing a brand new game called 𝗕𝗏𝗪 that looks very, very cute. We'll have to check that one out all together because I don't know much about it except for it looks cute and Moko-chan wanted to play it. So. Bye-bye! Thank you, Muffins!